Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hello if you're new here. I'm going to be reviewing Love Island episode 37. Let's get straight into it. Okay, so obviously we see that from the preview there's going to be a dramatic dumping. We see that today 4 people are going to be at risk, and we also see that Storm Danica is brewing. So it's the boys' turn for their own snog marry pie from yesterday, and Billy goes first. He snogs Gemma. I don't know why he keeps doing it. At this point it's just embarrassing. She doesn't want you. She doesn't want you. He marries Paige. Everyone's marrying Paige. And he pies Tasha because obviously Tasha pied him off or whatever. And he doesn't even acknowledge Danica at all. And I was thinking, that's a bit embarrassing, saying as they did even do bits just the night before or the morning before, who knows. And it's kind of peak, but I think he should have at least either snogged Danica or married Danica, since they were trying to get to know each other in that time. But we'll get more into Billy later. It's Andrew's turn. He snugs Paige. He marries Tasha, obviously, and he pies Ekin. His reason for pieing Ekin was really annoying. He was like, oh, because of what you did with Jay. I was like, for goodness sake, give her a break, for goodness sake. No boy has had it this much smoke. Yes, Ekin messed up, which I don't even think she did. But what about all the boys who did a madness? Even Dami hasn't had this much smoke. Jax didn't have this much smoke. Who else? Davide didn't have this much smoke because of kissing 2 girls. Tasha did kind of have this kind of smoke, but with Ekin, they need to actually give it a rest. If the next person who mentions Jay, I'm going to that villa and I'm carrying them, because at this point, let her live. Anyways, Davide goes next. He snogs Paige. He says, because he's never snogged Paige before. Honestly, Davide really thinks he's God's gift to earth. He thinks his kisses are like blessing. Like, I actually can't stand Davide, you guys. I literally only like him when he's with Ekin. By himself, I cannot stand that man. What a funny reason for kissing someone. Anyways, he marries Ekin, which was cute, and then he also pies Tasha before, because she called them fake in yesterday's challenge, which made sense. Deji swept Indiyah. He swept Indiyah literally twice. I was like, Deji is giving bitter at this point. He swept Indiyah for the kiss and he served her for the marry. Quite funny, but I was like, there's definitely a little bit of bitterness there. So Deji kisses Danica. He marries Paige and he pies Indiyah. I don't know why he pied Indiyah. I feel like, to be fair, who else would he have pied? Maybe, I guess that's why he pied her. I think Deji is definitely still a bit bitter about Indiyah choosing Dami over him. And obviously we know that because he made that comment about her not having self-respect or whatnot, which I did think was true. But anyways, moving on. Dami's turn. He snogs Summer. I would say that snog was rather passionate. It was rather passionate. My guy was literally grabbing her around the neck. Literally grab her around the neck. The way he grabs Indiyah around the neck and pushes her to the wall. That's how he grabbed Summer. I was thinking, okay. They kiss, which was very unnecessary. That kiss was too long. If anything, if Dami actually had sense, he would have just done a... That's what he would have done. But no. He goes to then marry Indiyah, and she chucks the ring, as she should. I'm so happy she did that. And then he pies... who did he pie? I think he pied Tasha. I think he pied Tasha. Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah, he pies Tasha, yeah. And then it's Adam's turn. Adam snogs Danica. He marries Paige and he pies Ekin. I was like, ugh, whatever. I don't know what his reason was for that, but I can't stand Ekin slander, guys. I actually can't. It's Luca's turn, and Luca snogs Ekin. He marries Paige. He marries Gemma, and he pies Tasha. Obviously, we saw that one coming. So they get back to the villa, and Andrew has a chat and with Paige, and he said that Luca and Dami have just been pricks, and I completely agree. It gets to a point where it's witch hunting. I've said this before. You can give your opinion, but the way they were going about it, it's like they were almost enjoying at him and Tasha being made fun of. And if they were really friends, I don't think they would have taken it that far. I did think that they did stretch it a bit. It's not just the events of last night or the night before. It's even the movie night when Luca was going, Tasha, who? Like, it's all of that put together. So really and truly, I don't think Luca and Dami are truly his friends. I feel like Andrew is clearly the victim in that friendship, and they just kind of take the piss and disregard his feelings. But we'll get into that more later. But I totally am on Andrew's side for once, and Paige is understanding of it, and she feels like they did take it too far. Danica, Summer, and Indiyah have a chat, and Danica's upset about Billy. Honestly, Danica has been so strong. I don't know how this is the first time that she has cried in this villa. I'm not gonna lie, it will get to me. She's been pied by so many guys. She's been dissed by Luca, been dissed by Jay, been dissed by Josh, been dissed by Billy. Even had harsh treatment from the girls in her first day there. So she's had a very rough Love Island start. Literally very love Island journey, and she has held it for so long. So her crying today was only natural. I think Billy was playing her. I didn't see that at first. I thought that maybe there was something genuine about it, but I guess people who saw it at first, they were right for seeing it. I think it's worse as well because obviously we know that she and Billy did bits yesterday, so it's even worse because it's as if it's given he got post clarity, you know what I mean? That's what it's giving. It's very sad because obviously when you become intimate with someone and the next day literally they say they're not interested in getting to know you anymore, it's like it hurts. And I think that's almost every girl's worst nightmare when it comes to talking to a guy, because it's something that you take pride in and you don't want to feel used, and that kind of thing would definitely make you feel used. And Billy wasn't smart how he did it. If he had any sense, he would have even tried to play it cool for at least a week before letting it go. It's the fact that literally the morning after, basically, he says he's not interested. That was so brutal of him. Lucas speaks to Tasha. He apologized. I was with Tasha on this one. It was giving very much bullying, and I'm glad that he did apologize, and I'm glad that Dami apologized to her as well. Adam told Paige and Ekin about Billy and Thingy doing bits, which I thought was a bit unnecessary, but I guess it was always going to come out. Obviously they didn't know because Danica only obviously told Summer and Indiyah, because I think she's closest to them in there, and Summer and Indiyah kept her hush hush. So whereas Billy just told all the boys, Danica didn't want it to get out, and I get it, because I guess, to be fair, if Danica didn't say anything, there are some things that go like unseen in that in the villa. I remember when Molly came out, she said that she and Tommy did the home run a few times, and obviously we didn't know if that defo happened, because it's not, if they didn't talk about it, obviously there's only so much the producers can film to show us of them, you know, actually doing anything, because obviously it has to be remotely PG to an extent. So I'm guessing Danica wanted to keep a hush hush, and I get that she did want to keep a hush hush, and I do respect that. And obviously she knows now that Billy has told everyone, because Summer told her and she's not happy about it. They have a chat, and they basically Billy basically ends things with her, and at first Danica's like calm about it. She's upset, but she's like, you know what, it is what it is. She said that Billy is punching. Absolutely. Danica is so beautiful. It's actually mad, because I feel like Danica's beauty is the type of beauty you have to get into it. Like, I don't have to explain. Like, she's a beautiful girl, but when she first came on Love Island, I noticed that I thought she was so stunning, especially without makeup, and because she's such a natural beauty. So honestly, I don't know how she's been pied this much in the villa. At this point, at the end of the day, it's just the reality of life. Like, you can be the hottest thing on earth, and you might end up meeting people who think you're good enough for you guys to hit, but they don't think you're good enough for them to wife you. It's very common in real life. So when you go into Love Island, which is such a small space, and that kind of thing has already happened to you in real life, it hurts more, because it feels like, why does nobody want me? But I just don't want it to knock her confidence. She's a beautiful girl, and there's so many guys who would die to have her by their side. So I hope she knows that. But I know it's very easy to kind of lose confidence, especially when something repeats itself over and over and over again. It gets too much. Guys, I am boiling. It's so hot in the UK right now. Just excuse, I'm gonna keep on drinking water a lot. Davide and Ekin having like a cute moment. They were having like an I love you moment with a sprinkle of pride, because Davide was like, oh, this is how you say I love you in Italy. And she said te amo. I don't know if I caught him saying te amo back. Maybe he did. But they did end up saying it anyways, and then they kiss. Why does this man kiss with his eyes open? I find it so creepy that Davide kisses with his eyes open. Why does he do that? It's so weird. He needs to stop. It really freaks me out. Anyway, so Indiyah and Dami have a chat. Let me it's so bad, because every time I speak about Indiyah and Dami, it sounds like I have an agenda against them. It's so bad, because that's not what it is at all. But let me get into this. So Indiyah said something that caught my ear. She said that to Dami, that she wasn't happy about how he kissed Summer because it was too passionate. But then she said something I found interesting. She was like, sorry, I don't even know why Summer was reciprocating. When she said that, I felt a little bit sick, because it's giving very much, why did she allow you cheat with her? I know it's not the same thing, but that's the same energy. Because Dami was the man. Dami, your man, was the one who went to go grab up Summer's neck to kiss her. And even her saying, oh, why did she reciprocate? So I'm guessing she thought that maybe someone should have pushed him away. But that's not the point. The point is, Dami should have done her if he had that much respect for her. This is my problem, because it's like, I don't think she's seeing things how it is. Like, it was inappropriate him kissing someone like that, especially the fact that they've just had an issue. They've just got over the three-way kiss thing. They've just got over the casa drama, and then going up to someone like that was a passionate kiss, guys. I don't care. Like, a kiss is not a kiss. He could have done what Billy did with no, not even Billy, what Luca did with Paige, or what Gemma did with who did Gemma kiss? Was it Davide? Just a, that's what you do when you've gone to that stage, especially if the person that you're kissing has someone who has caused an issue before. That spun my head, her comment about why did Summer reciprocate. The thing that spun my head even more, how did Dami go from kissing Summer to giving Indiyah a promise ring and she accepting? I actually can't. And to make it worse, you guys think I'm doing too much, but even people in that villa think that Indiyah's being a bit, like, Indiyah needs to stand up, basically. Did you guys catch in the morning when Dami was telling the boys that he gave Indiyah a promise ring and everything's fine? Did you guys catch when Luca said, just like that? Even Luca's thinking, just like that? Like, they don't even rate her. Like, guys, I'm telling you, I'm not even mad at the fact that Indiyah took Dami back. What I'm mad about is how quickly she forgives the things he does when he does it. Like, he violates and it's fine. She doesn't let him graft. Even with Paige and Jax, I was so against Paige still getting to know Jax. But if I would cut her some slack, at least she did let Jax graft. There was a time when Jax was like, oh, can I cuddle you? And she was like, no. She allowed him work for it. There was no period of time where Indiyah allowed Dami work for it. This is my point, you guys. I don't hate Indiyah or Dami. Why would I? It's a show. I don't hate anybody in that villa. I don't even dislike them. I don't even dislike Dami. I just don't agree with how things are going. And I can see already how it's probably not going to work. I'm so sorry, guys. I can't fake it. Just because Indiyah's like, I'm not one of those people, like, I can root for someone and I can still say something's wrong. BLM and all of that. But if I feel like something is not right, I'm not going to just blindly root for it. It doesn't make sense. So everyone who's coming to my comment section about, why can you just be on their side? I mean, I don't care what Fiat 500 are doing. I'm going to vote for what I think is, like, what I like and what I like to see. I can still root for Indiyah and still love her without wanting her to be in the situation that she is with her and Dami. Moving on. Indiyah gets a text and there's a VIP party. We all know what happens after this VIP party. Surely they're not surprised if they watch Love Island. After the VIP party, there's always a dumping. Ekin basically tells Danica at the VIP party, she tells Danica, listen, you let him off too easy. You need to choose violence. And this is why I love Ekin. Ekin for the girls, honestly. Because she's the one that drops like a sprinkle of reasoning. She drops a sprinkle of reasoning to those people's heads, and I love that. So Danica goes to talk to Billy and she gets it off up her chest and she drags him. I completely with Danica on this one. I feel so bad for her. I don't even know what it is anymore. I really don't know what's going on, why she has just been treated like absolute crap in that villa. I don't know why. Billy deserved to be dragged. I hope he's going home. I mean, he is going home. To be fair, Gemma did say he was a player, and we can definitely see that. He definitely just wanted to smash and dash. That's what it is. He wanted to smash and dash. And in this situation, he's the one in the wrong. There's no support. And I can't even back him in any way, shape, or form. He's definitely in the wrong. And Danica rightfully dragged him. I was so here for it because she needed to get it off her chest. Ekin and Davide are too cute. They basically said I love you to each other. They've got so much pride, those two. They couldn't even say it properly. So basically, Ekin was like, oh, how do you say I love you in Italian? And he said something like te amo, Suvia, whatever. She's like, say it again, I didn't hear it. And then she said it in her, and that was so smooth as well. That was so smooth. And he said it in her ear and they kiss. So basically they did basically say I love you to each other. Do I think they love each other? I'm not in their minds. I'm not in their hearts. I think whatever they have looks like love. I don't know if I would think it is, but you know what I hate, guys? You know what's a pet peeve? When you tell someone you love someone, they're like, but no, it's not love. I'm like, shut up. You don't know what a person is feeling. I hate when people want to be the judges of love. You don't know what it looks like. It looks like differently for everybody. So I hate when people are like, oh, but you don't really love him. No, you don't know that. If I say I love him, I love him. So if they say they love each other, they love each other. I don't care. Anyways, Laura comes in to crash the party. 4 people are at risk of being dumped, but 4 people are at risk of being at the bottom, but only 2 people are going home. The girls with the fewest votes, no surprise, Summer. I was surprised to see Danica at the bottom. I thought Summer and Tasha, but I guess people now feel bad for Tasha thanks to Luca and Dami. They definitely sort of people loving Tasha, because when you bully someone like that, guess what happens? You get people on their side. And love that. I love that for Tasha. So the girls at risk are Summer and Danica, which is sad. I don't want to see any of them go, but it is what it is. The boys at risk is Billy and Dami. Dami, you know, that's when you know Dami really messed up, because he should not have been in the bottom. It should have actually been Billy and Deji, but because of all the Casamo antiques and all the dragging Tasha and Andrew, I think people had enough, and that's why he didn't get as many votes. I would have liked to see three boys in the bottom, and I would have liked to see his bestie Luca standing right there with him, so that he would have felt the heat a bit. Luca has never been in the bottom. He doesn't know what it's like being in the bottom, and he's out here telling Tasha, why do you care what people think? Well, shut up. You don't know what it's like. You've never been in the bottom. Do you know what I mean? It's easy for you to say that. I would have loved for Luca to be at the bottom as well, just for him to just humble him a bit. So obviously the islanders are getting to choose who's staying. I think it's pretty obvious who they're gonna save. For the girls, they're gonna save Danica, and for the boys, they're obviously gonna save Dami. So the people going home are gonna be Summer and Billy. I don't want to see Summer go, but it's her time. To be honest, nobody else is leaving the villa right now. Everybody else is pretty secure, and people like Danica has more friends in that villa and more fans than Summer does. But I think Summer has had a nice running in here. I'm surprised. Deji, people must really like Deji. I'm here for Deji as well. I'm predicting that Deji and Danica are gonna start to getting to know each other, and I'm so here for it. If they play this right, they might even come second. Who knows? Right now, who I want my winners to be, I want my winners to be Ekin and Davide, not because I believe in their relationship, but because I love Ekin so much that I love them enough for the both of them. I want second place to be Adam and Paige. I want third place to be Gemma and Luca. And then it can be Danica and Deji. Actually, I want first place to be Davide and Ekin. Second place to be Paige and Adam. No, I don't care for Paige and Adam that much. Danica and Deji, if things go well. And then third, Paige and Adam. I don't know about Indiyah and Dami, but Gemma and Luca. But obviously, this is my prediction. Obviously, it's not going to go this way. It's probably going to be a boring win. Probably Gemma and Luca going to win. Boring. Yawn, boring. But it is what it is. Let me know what you guys thought of tonight's episode. I enjoyed this episode. I was very entertained. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and I'll be replying. Love you guys, and I'll see you guys same time tomorrow. Bye.